Hey, welcome back. We are Things Men Buy, and we're happy to have you here. We're going to discuss some really cool optics that you might like, things that I'm pretty fond of myself. Today, we're going to take a look into Mike Tyson's Punch-Out characters. So here's an image of this. You may have seen this before, playing it on a video game. Here's another still for you. Let's go ahead and make this a little bit larger so you can really take a look at it. It looks pretty cool. We're going to go ahead and dive in. I'm going to take you over to the website so we can have a thorough look and you can see exactly what I mean. So without further ado, let's go. All right, so let's take a look. Here we are at the website. Now you can see this is pretty awesome. We got our logo here. Punch-Out is an all-time classic video game. It sure is. Released in 1987. So that's some time. I'm 36. I was born in 1986. So this is a 35-year-old game. Looks like we can get it on Amazon. Let's just open a link so you can take a look at what's going on here. And you can see Mike Tyson in his prime looking just terrifying, which is exactly what is fun about playing a game like this, where you can actually be Mike Tyson and really just unleash, especially if you have any pent up aggression. You know, a lot of this stuff is very normal. So you want a healthy outlet to release it. So having a video game like this is pretty helpful. Let's take a look at some of the characters. We have Mike Tyson, of course, and there's a little bit of an ode to this. Let's take a look at this clip on Jimmy Fallon together.
Now look, it's almost Christmas time.
Okay, yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah. You can see Mike there.
Everyone's talking about what they want for Christmas.
And it's funny, every time I watch interviews with Mike Tyson, there's always a level of healthy fear because Mike Tyson is calm, he's cool, he's collected, he's a bit older, but he's still and always will be Mike Tyson. So you just never know. Let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit and see what we have.
And you get one chance to punch out Mike Tyson.
Wow.
And yeah. It was
Mike
frightening,
Tyson,
and you were very, very good, of course. And well, I always thought it would just be an amazing thing is if you played Mike Tyson Punch-Out and tried to fight yourself.
I would be killed, man.
Let's see if we can get a little further in.
New York, 21 here, 220.
Such a hillbilly right here. Little Mac is on the attack.
Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good luck. Go.
Let's see how it goes.
Round one. Come on. Come on. You can do it, buddy. Come on, Mike.
All right.
Come on. You know AP,
Hey,
right?
I know, but nothing's happening.
All right, there you go.
All
There you
right.
go. Yes. Come on.
And he's actually doing a pretty good job. I thought Mike Tyson was himself. Oh, Mike.
All right, that's right.
I guess no one loses. They're both Mike Tyson. You have Mike Tyson playing as a little character, but in the end, you have Mike Tyson. So he's not. There's a win-win scenario there. Okay, Soda Pop, Popinski. Here we go. Who else? King Hippo. Don Flamenco. So we have quite a bit of interesting characters here. Okay, so we have a lot of characters, and I want to talk about why would you buy this game. If you're someone like me that's a big fan of Nintendo and you have nostalgic feelings about this, this would be a great game. Personally, for me, I work a lot. I work with patients and spend a lot of time trying to get them out of pain. So for me, I'm always looking for ways to help me relieve stress, and video games have been a big helper for that. This game is pretty simple. You don't have to think too much. I like to play a game called Grand Theft Auto, and that game's a lot of fun, but that game does sometimes use your brain a little bit more. A game like this, you can kind of blow off some steam, and also you can kind of get a little bit of aggression. You know, let's go ahead and click another video so we can kind of see the start of it all. I'm going to turn it down a little. Yep. You just got that classic Nintendo sound and feel. You can hear the music. It's very signature. A little bit of mocking. You got Mario as the referee. And you're just kind of going through the challenges of knocking these guys out who are huge, and kind of feels good to get a win. So for me, this is a great idea to buy. Let's take a look at some of the reviews and testimonials. They may not be here, so we're going to go right back to the Amazon page and kind of see what some people are saying about it. so we can have a little bit more understanding. Okay, so the ratings are fantastic. And excuse me as the page loads. Let's take a look. And oh, this is a beauty. Let's take a look at this image right here. This is old school. This is what I know, what I'm used to. You blow in it, it really gives that nostalgic feel. So this is a good idea. Here you have a youngster playing a game. Let's go ahead and take a click on it and see what we have. Looks like Dad is helping him out with that there, showing him how we used to do it back in our day. So great game, old times revived. Exactly. That's exactly why you would buy a game like this. Very beneficial for just that level of old school piece. That's something that I'm very fond of. So with that in mind, let's go ahead. I'm going to jump back on screen and we're going to recap. So to recap, we have this game, which is Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. We have a list of great characters that you can use. Now, with a game like this, you are going to need NES. So if you don't have a Nintendo, you're going to have to find a way to pick one up. It looks like there's some options on Amazon, maybe on, if you go to GameStop either the website, or if you are lucky enough to have some local. I have quite a few GameStops that are local. I can walk in and ask for help, and I'm sure it will be provided pretty easily. So there's options for you there to pick up a Nintendo, and it looks like that's going to be something you're going to need. There's no other way around it. But if you have these tools and you're be able to really get started on a game like this and really have some fun, hopefully blow off some steam, and maybe even more bond with, your son or your daughter, let them know a little bit about Mike Tyson, the Mike Tyson that we knew, not the Mike Tyson that they know today, but the one we knew in the prime as the heavyweight champion of the world. So I'm going to ask that you please take a moment to like the video, to leave a comment, and subscribe. We're going to have more reviews like this for you, and we really want your opinion on how some of these are going so that we could continue to give you great content and talk about things that you want to talk about. This is Things Men Buy, and we are about trying to showcase a different list of product that you may like, give you some detailed information about it, because it's kind of important to save time in today's day and age. A lot of times when I'm buying something, I go straight to YouTube. YouTube's a great search engine. It's not just for videos, but I can kind of search things out, get a feel of the temperature. And this is why I always ask if you can like and leave a comment as well, because YouTube recently took away the dislike button, so we don't get to see the true numbers of the dislike, but we can read the comments and we can get a good feel for what the temperature is on a product. We know this is a great product, so this is going to be worth your time and energy. All right, well, it's been great, and we will be back with the next video soon.